Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Kiki Afrilia. I'm honored to be here as a part of virtual presenter. The title of my essay is The Timeless Voice of Poetry, Preserving Emotion and Humanity. Why do we often think that poetry has lost its place in this fast-moving world? In reality, poetry continues to bring and communicate the wake of human emotion such as loss, longing, and even suffering across time and distance. This poetry reminds us that no matter how much the world changes, the human need to express pain, hope, and memories remain the same. In this essay, I would like to show that poetry still holds an important role in recording human experience as reflected in three poems by Leni Marlina, Rain Away from Memories, The City That Lost Its Shadow, and The Scorched Tongue, and The Cries of Palestinian Children in the Review Teams. All this poem has been published at digital platform in 2024 on online media of Suara Anak Negeri News. The first is The Rain Walks Away from Memory, written in Burwood, Melbourne, Australia in 2011. The poem tells the story of rain that once brought life into the world but is now rejected by family places. The imagery in this poem reflects the experience of someone who is no longer welcome and accepted. The strength of this poem is that it uses vivid and beautiful metaphor to express the feeling of abandonment. The poet show rains that become mist on unfamiliar hills or dew that does not know when it will fall. These subtle but strong images allow the reader to feel the emotional weight of the poem without needing to be told directly. Next is The City That Lost Its Shadow in 2017, which tells the story of a person who experienced deep sadness for being left behind by a friend. The depiction of this city losing its shadow is a metaphor for emptiness and confusion. The poet describes how even the sun cannot be sure where it will fall, and how night also commands its out, emphasizing how grief can affect everything around us. The poem shows us a faded city, flickering light, and a person walking at the crossroad. The image allows the reader to feel the same sadness. When we cannot explain our emotion, this image becomes a bridge between what we feel and what others can understand. The last one is The Scorched Tongues and the Cries of Palestinian Children in the Review Teams in 2022 by Leni Marlina. This poem talks about the people of Gaza who live in suffering. This poem is very powerful and emotional. In the first line, the poem says, "My tongue burns beneath the sun, not with fire, but with hunger beyond reach." This means that the depth of suffering from hunger is so deep that it feels like it's burning. This hunger is the house I inhabit. This poem describes living with pain every day, as if this is home, and being unable to escape from this situation. This poem is short but full of meaning. It helps the reader imagine the life of someone in a refuge camp living under a broken things, waiting for help that never comes. It speaks to people around the world to stop ignoring the suffering of innocent people. In conclusion, poetry is not useless or outdated. Through these three poems, we can see that Putri is still very much alive and necessary. Putri remains a powerful tool to express unheard pain, memories of suffering, and a sense of humanity. Putri transforms suffering in a desolate land into something visible and understandable. So Putri still speaks to emotion and humanity in the vast moving world. And until now and beyond, we need Putri to show feeling. That's all my presentation.